What's up, everybody? Welcome into episode 7. These things are flying by of the Enes Kanter Show. I'm your host, Chris Forsberg, alongside the man of the hour, Enes Kanter, and
we got a guest today.
A very sexy special guest, Mr. Sex Pants himself, Vincent Poirier. All right, give me the official pronunciation. Vincent Poirier. It's like PW, right? Poirier. I'm not gonna get
French.
Close enough.
The French accent.
I got to work on it.
Is that a drink called Poirier?
Perrier, yeah, the sparkling water.
Okay, it's like Pellegrino.
So hold on. in order to properly conduct this interview.
Oh, nice.
Now I've got the jacket. I've got the shades. You didn't put the shades on the other day.
No, they told me I cannot put it on the bench.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I asked for it, and they say, yeah, no, you cannot.
Oh,
Who told you that?
The guy from the major. He's there.
Oh.
I asked him, and he said, no, you can't.
Man.
Next time.
That's a tough hit.
Yeah.
It's a good look, though. Were you surprised? Because, you come to America. You must look around this locker room and be like, these guys are all slobs. They don't dress nicely. They're all, like Enes's pants.
Relax. I got one of the biggest, best swag in the team.
Yeah.
Ask him. Especially my jeans.
Don't ask me.
Especially my jeans.
No.
What have you thought of Enes's jeans?
Hopeless.
I don't know where he find it.
No, I don't
It's like
either.
back in the
It's all
20 years ago.
They all
You know what
free.
I'm saying?
They all free. Let me just give you this straight. they all give you.
No,
The
but
company sent me free
You don't have
jeans.
to wear everything we give you.
Right,
Like,
true, but
Sometimes
like-
you have to choose. Okay, no, that is not possible.
I hope for Christmas that people give you some. Not even. It would be funny if they gave you bad jeans for Christmas and then you wore them.
No, I got something good. I got something really good. It's
Oh.
a Christmas Day game, so I got something.
Oh.
Really good. Oh yeah.
Well, we're gonna get into that later because you've got your whether you might be FaceTiming from here with your jeans. We got to figure that out.
We'll see.
What has Vincent been like as a teammate?
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Wow.
I'll be honest. You know, just he's obviously one of the most hard-working guy in the team, and like you see him on the bench every time when someone to do just gets a layup or gets a block shot or whatever. He always gets first one to be up, cheering for his teammates. He always bring positive energy in a locker room. He's like, I would say, like the glue guy in a team, And so he always bringing joy and smile to people's face. So it's very, very. You always need one teammate like that in the locker room. Okay.
And what have you thought of Enes? Did you know anything about Enes before you got over here?
Yeah.
I was his idol.
Not really. Not really.
He's an international legend.
No, we hear about him
Criminal.
overseas for sure. For the off the court and on the court for sure. I know he was a big rebounder.
Still,
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know he was that fast.
And that's been amazing, right? That has been the best part. Is
come on
he's
now.
the first one who's out there doing the strides.
yes.
Yeah, man.
Do you think he's top 5? Top 5 fastest?
In the league.
In the league.
How many players we have in the league?
450.
So it might be top 450. Man, we can say top 5. No, really.
It's top 5.
Man,
It's
I
big
like
man.
you. I
It's
like
big
you
man.
so much, but
It's big
not
man.
top 5.
Just big man.
Big
yeah,
man.
like no little guys. So we're talking like of the 60 centers in the league, like pure big men.
So you're a stretch 5, so you don't count. I'm talking about big man. Big
Where
man.
I'm a stretch 5.
It's like-
You never seen me play or what?
Yeah, I did. You pick and pop. You pick and roll.
You
and
need
pick
to
and
watch
pop.
my highlight, bro.
I do.
I never shoot.
It is true. Rim run. Just,
Him?
Yeah. International play. Up and down, up and down. I didn't know he had a post game because he was just
He
running.
does got a post game.
I shoot the ball because,
That's what we do in America.
shoot the
Okay,
ball.
I got it.
But, you need to watch my highlight, bro.
I got you.
I got you. I'll send you the video.
Yeah, we'll get
But, yeah, so basically top 5. But basically now the big men are like more stretch 5 than really big men.
True.
So
It's tough to like back in the day, you would have beaten Shaq down the court by.
Oh, yeah.
So
Easy.
maybe at the 38th minute, when everybody is tired, you top 3.
Ooh.
I'll take that.
That's a compliment to your
That's good,
stamina.
yeah.
Because you didn't play before. So you're fresh.
Okay. That's not a compliment.
I'm
Okay.
kidding. No, when he wanted to run, he ran fast. Not the I like the movement.
That was so great. It's just a great moment.
He showed it.
What have you thought of the guys in the locker room, the chemistry? It feels like you all are pretty loose. Like, I mean, I got to think as an outsider coming in, you don't know what to expect. But then you have guys like Enes and guys like Grant Williams keeping it light. A little too light?
No. The locker room is great. I've been in so many teams. It was the same. Today is the same again. We had that mentality to grow up underdogs a little bit. We want to work hard and really get better. And I think we all on the same way, and that's why we all enjoying the every day with each other.
What have you liked best about America, Boston? Like, what's been the best part of this area so
far? Of basketball?
Well, no, off the court. It could be
off
anything.
the court.
Yeah, like a food. Have you got? Because like I know we talked about
no, definitely
La Baguette.
not the food. No, the food, no.
Have you found La Baguette?
No.
Ooh.
I didn't
Clean
find
flour,
that
I think
French.
someone told me, something like
Something
that. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I need to.
We need to find.
I need
something.
to watch more because I take breakfast at the gym every day. So
that's true.
What I like, I like the life. You know, people are great.
Nice.
It's like the American mentality. I think when you go downstairs, nobody boring you or whatever. They always positive, and I like that.
Nice. Did either of you guys figure out why Tacko had the treadmill?
No, I saw one of his story or Twitter or whatever. I'm like,
he said it's not mine. He said
wait,
it's not for
wait.
me.
That's a lie.
So for the people at home that don't know, after the post game a couple nights ago, they show up and Tacko has a full size treadmill in the back of Tacko Mobile.
La Tacko
Mobile.
And so evidently he said so. Someone just put it there without him knowing.
No, I think he knows, but
Okay.
why?
Yeah,
why you have treadmill
right?
in your car?
And he doesn't have a house here.
Like-
He stays in a hotel.
Yeah.
He stays in a hotel. He doesn't have a house here.
So that was
You
like.
got me.
So he explained me a little bit. It wasn't for him. It was for somebody else. But he helped him. I don't know. But that's the first time I saw that.
I just picture him walking into like a hotel with a treadmill.
Right. That's funny,
On his
right?
back, like Christmas.
You could carry it too.
I don't know. It's Tacko. He got something.
I mean, 'tis the season. Everyone needs to get gifts. So,
man.
all right. So let's get to the heart of the matter before we get you out of here. You haven't completely embraced, more than anybody before. When someone gets a nickname here, sometimes they're a little skittish. They say, no, I don't want to go there. Vinny Sex Pants just took on a life of its own,
God.
and now now it's like Vinny Sex Finger, Vinny Sex Blazer, like everything you have is sex.
Yeah, I think it was cool. I never had a surname before. No, I was the fast guy, the big guy,
Yeah.
the rebound guy. No, it was the first name. I think it was cool, like kind of, because I like to dress nice and
Like I said, your swag is on a different level. Even Danny Ainge, because
Right, I saw that.
so he did kind of give you a little grief about not playing, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he understands you just had surgery.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm off for a month, so I just need to, sometimes you need to make something else, and just for the
Right.
game, I like to dress nice.
Right.
Yeah.
It's my things, and but I'm really excited to be back on the court because I want to play.
Do you have a Christmas Day outfit? Are you bringing like some?
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring something nice
I
to?
got some for Toronto, yeah.
Ooh.
But I will wait like for Toronto and for the next game at home. too.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
4:00 game.
So
Nice.
for the Boston fan.
Yep.
and-
Oh, little something for everybody.
something for
Okay.
for Christmas Day. Yeah, I got one.
Lead me through your shopping. Like, where do you get your clothes?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, where do you get your
Yeah, like
clothes?
where do you get a Versace pajama outfit?
It's not the Versace one. Basically, I was in Dubai last summer.
Ooh.
So I met
Okay.
a French guy who makes some nice outfit. So I buy some for him. And so at the beginning of the year, I said, yeah, I need some blazers for the game. So he said, okay, let's go. Look at what I got, and send me. And I said, okay, let's go.
How many blazers and stuff like that do you have?
Right now, I have 4 blazers. I have 1 pyjama suit. You saw
Okay.
the
Yes.
gala.
Okay.
Yes.
I have one shirt, and the Versace shirt. I didn't put yet, but But my guy told me he got some special one for me. So
Well, now once they see like you're on the sideline and this thing is taking off, like I mean, I'd be reaching out to that guy and going, "Look at how much exposure I'm getting you for these clothes.
get some
Like
endorsement,
maybe
man."
send a little something extra."
Right.
yeah, basically I like the fact like they knew and they try to become
Yeah.
a brand. And I like to be the guy like okay, I like what you do, so I'm gonna show everybody what you do and.
Vinny, sex spokesman. You're gonna be great. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, listen. I just think this has so much potential to run with it.
I mean, I just try to be the nice guy on the bench.
Listen, I think it's hard, and what I don't think people understand is, especially like you come over here, and we don't know a lot about you, but I think you don't get a lot of minutes early on, and people are like, well, what's the plan with him? But you embraced it. You've like I never heard you complain.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for your opportunity.
I mean, I know the process. To be honest, I've been in this position before. Didn't play, been the new guy, and the team is winning, it's playing great. So most of the guys are here since couple of years now. So I'm the new guy. I'm learning the NBA style. But I try to stay positive. Working out, be a good teammate, and bring positive energy. And I know one day it will be my chance, and I'll be ready for that.
What's your favorite thing about him?
My jeans.
Those one-on-one battles are fun to watch.
That was one. Do you remember the one suit you wear? Was it the pajamas?
The gala.
The gala.
Yeah,
The
the
green
gala.
one.
That was the
Yeah,
pajama, the
the
green one.
green-
I'm
the
like,
green.
what is? Everybody was a shock, because he's a rookie coming out. You know what I mean? Because nobody was expecting.
Right.
him to wear
No one
a suit
thought
like
the
that,
rookie
because
would
he's
come
a
in.
rookie.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this is interesting.
And you had a
Very
very lovely lady. That's your girl,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's my guy.
Wow. I mean, you know how to make an entrance.
Yeah, I mean, overseas when you watch the NBA, it's like everybody's dressing nice.
Yeah.
It's always more and more. So I
Yeah.
came here, I was like, okay, let's see what I got. I'm gonna show.
So European players don't come as a rookie because they already been
Right.
played
They've been around.
professional and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's not like you're coming out of college or high school, whatever, and coming. So they already can know what's going on.
I still say, Grant Williams wears nothing but Tennessee sweatsuits and
God, yes.
So I mean, Vincent comes in and
There
it's
you
just
go,
like,
yep.
woo! I mean, this is different.
That's the difference between American and Europe.
Last thing, I saw you guys opening your Xbox from Kemba,
Oh yeah.
personalized Xbox.
Uh-huh.
How cool is that?
That was dope.
Santa Kemba.
That was dope. That was the best gift I ever had. No offense to my parents or anything. That was great. I was thinking about buying one, and
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you
finally.
just open the case and there's a screen in there.
So yeah, there's a screen. There's the Xbox too,
Yeah.
with controller and everything. So I tried it when I went home. That shit's dope.
Wow.
No offense, Mama Poirier, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mama. But, that's that's way better.
well, I can't wait for Christmas Day now because I need to see your outfit. It's
I'm
gonna be-
excited too now. Yeah.
I mean, so when you get, here's the thing, when you get to the when you get your next contract, like you're on a good contract now, your next contract, then you have to do that. What you have to do is you have to buy the entire locker room, like suits. You get your guy.
Ooh.
I like the thing the Chris Paul did
Yes.
and LeBron
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Okay, see.
Like everybody on suits. I like that. So
Ooh.
That'd be
if
nice.
one day we never know, I have like a good contract and everything.
How amazing would that be if we had a day where Vinny got to pick the outfits for everybody?
Ooh, you
I will
imagine-
bring my guy from Dubai and say, okay, let's
Do you
go.
imagine Tacko
make
walking in
fun.
with it?
Actually, it would be amazing if
Right?
Tacko will.
Right.
I gotta talk about him. I
Right?
gotta say, I'm a guy in Tacko. In Africa, in Senegal, the weird,
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah,
long
yeah,
dress,
right.
the long.
Long dress.
It's like kind of same, It would be
Yeah.
nice on him.
Ooh,
Let me talk about Tacko.
I just have so
The
many
Tacko
ideas.
flow.
La Tacko
The
flow.
Tacko flow.
He's conducting the Pops tonight. The Boston Orchestra.
Yeah, tonight they told me
And,
about it.
yeah.
Yep.
So I mean,
Oh,
listen,
really?
Ta-
I
yeah.
didn't know.
Taco is just nonstop. I mean,
Oh, Tacko is
what's it like
something.
when because like that moment when he rips off the warm-ups and
Oh my
goes in,
God.
unbelievable. Like the building, I'm telling you, I've been covering this team for 10 years now. That's louder than the playoffs.
Wow.
When Taco stands up and rips off those warm-ups, I thought the place was going to crumble Because it was so much
I
intensity.
felt mad for GT. He had 38. He was like
Yeah,
a beast.
right.
Everybody's singing Tacko MVP.
Right,
Scored 2
I'm like,
points. I was like, sorry,
I know,
GT,
that's
but not
crazy.
for you today. But that's nice. That's nice for him. I think like he got this mentality, or he can make the thing disappear and just stay focused, because it's hard, like when you got all the
Oh, yeah,
gym
so much
screaming your
pressure.
name like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Right.
pressure, and I think he handled this pretty good. He stay really focused on the goal and everything, and that's a good guy, so
Yeah.
he deserved that.
Next thing you know, you have a treadmill in the back of your taco mobile.
Never in shape.
Vincent Poirier. If I had like
Poirier.
water, I could get the last name better. But
That's why I have a nickname now.
Vinny Sexfinger, Vinny Sex Pants, whatever you want to call him. Check out Vinny's Sex Christmas. We can't wait for the outfit. Thank you for stopping by. All right, back here with Enes Kanter.
Yep.
And we're actually waiting for the call.
Still waiting. Still waiting.
What is it like? So, okay, let's rewind. Well,
Okay.
how did we get to this point?
So actually, one of my friends just said, "Hey, I'm really close with." He said he's really close with the Canadian government, right? And I'm like, "Cool. Can you hook me up with some other people there, so we can just get like a promise that it's gonna be fine, 100%, no matter what." So I mean, we're just waiting, because I mean it's a huge risk.
So, rewind all the way to the beginning, because we haven't gone down this road too much while you're here. I like to
Right.
keep it on away from like that side of things, but it's a huge part of your life, and I need to
Right.
I think we do need to talk about it. So, what point did they revoke your passport?
So they revoked my passport. I think it was back in 2017.
Okay.
I was in Romania. That was my birthday. That day was my birthday, May 20th, and I had this huge event with 6,000 people. Yes, huge event, 6,000 people. It was like international, cultural festival, IFLC, and I give my passport to this lady, right? And she looked at my passport. She said, "Sorry, you cannot enter the country." I'm like, "Why?" He said, "Your passport has been revoked." And that moment, I'm like, "Oh my God, this is ridiculous."
What do you even do?
Nothing, because it was very dangerous, because I'm not an American citizen yet. So
Right.
the Romania and Romanian government could have sent me back to Turkey, because I'm still counted as a Turkish citizen. So like as soon as we learned it, I'm like, we gotta get out of this country.
Yeah.
You gotta get back to America as soon as possible. And we got in a plane. We landed in London. Over London, we were gonna go, come to America, New York. And we went to London. Captain announced it and said nobody gets up. And the doors open. The plane doors open. There's 2 police with the big machine guns walks in. I'm like, if these 2 police came for me, it's over. It is over. I'm not coming back to America ever again. And they were going right, left. They were trying to search. They were trying to find somebody, but they couldn't find us. I mean, it was not us. From right behind us, they took somebody out, but we missed the New York plane because we waited so long.
No.
So this lady is like very normal. Is that this lady is like, take this hotel key. You guys missed the plane. The next plane is the next day. Take this hotel key. Go to hotel, get some rest, and come back the next day and get in your plane. But we really couldn't tell her is like we are international criminals. If you leave the airport, we cannot come back in. So he's like, no, we good. They're like, we good? What do you mean? She said. And we were like, we're just going to stay in the airport that night. So we found somewhere to stay at the airport that night. And it was like, we didn't sleep a lot, of course, me and my manager. And the next day, the first thing, we came from the gate. There's just one guy was waiting. He was from the Homeland Security. I gave my passport, I gave my green card, and he looked, take some note, make some phone calls. He said, "Okay, go ahead."
Wow.
That's it. Because I don't have my passport has been revoked, so I cannot travel.
Right.
So he said, "Go ahead."
So was he authorized to just let you go? Or?
Oh yeah, I mean he's from America. He's from Homeland Security, so I was
Okay.
good.
So, but I mean that had to be harrowing.
Oh yeah, so of course. I mean, think about it. That they could have sent me back to Turkey, and if they did, it'll be just my career, everything will be over. Basketball, everything.
Rewind even further. So when did it get to the point where the Turkish government considered you, someone that they, because of your outspoken terrorist, right? Yeah. Which is, it's crazy that you can say that.
Say terrorist. Yeah, it's pretty funny, but I actually said it like only thing I terrorize is the basketball rims. That's it. That was my answer to the Turkish government. I swear on Twitter. But so it all started back in 2013. There was a corruption happened in Turkey, and Turkish president, and his family was involved in it. And I started to talk about some of the issues going on. If you look at my country, it's sadly there is no freedom of speech, religion expression. There is no democracy. Turkish government using its power to abuse human rights, again they're using their power to abuse red notice system. So they put my name. The reason we're having trouble to go into Canada because they put my name on Interpol,
right.
Red notice. So it doesn't matter what country I'm in. They could send me back to Turkey, so it's very dangerous. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Let's not take any risk. Let's not leave the country.
And so it became an issue last year too, right? Because if Portland had made the finals, there was a chance like you would have played Toronto then.
So we didn't know. So the crazy thing is, of course, there's lots of NBA fans in Turkey, right? So whichever team I play for, they don't show that game.
Incredible.
Turkey. So 2 years ago I was playing for the Knicks, so it was not a big deal because we didn't make no playoffs, so it was fine.
Right.
But then last year I played for Portland Trail. We made a Western Conference Final, so they did not show one game, and they made it publicly too. If you go on internet, you can actually find that they said even if Enes and his team make the finals against Toronto or whoever, and we are not going to show any games, and all the fans were going crazy. I'm like. And they were coming at me. I'm like, what did I do? I'm just going out there and play basketball. So this year, obviously, Boston Celtics, they have fans everywhere. All over the world, everywhere, and especially in Turkey. Now, all the Celtics fans, when I signed with the Celtics, oh my God, you should have seen my timeline. They were killing, they were crashing me. It was like, why did you sign with the Celtics? We love Celtics. Now we're not going to be able to watch any Celtics game, but. You know how beginning of the season I was hurt, right, for 7 games.
So they actually played.
So they showed that 7 games.
They check the injury report every night.
They check the injury report every night and see if Enes is playing or not. Enes out, okay, we're showing the game. Enes is in, we are not showing the games.
That is incredible.
It's crazy.
How much of Turkey is on your side? How much understand?
So just because of the Erdogan's the president regime controls the media in Turkey, so of course the people in Turkey hates me because they don't know any better. But you step outside of Turkey, anywhere international, America, whatever, they know what's going on, so they support me. I get a lot of support from all over the world, but Turkey.
The neighboring countries all seem like that's whenever I see we put something up. All the people from I forget what place it was, but I was stunned at the amount of mentions that were supporting you because they understand how crazy that area is.
So it's been crazy. Like if Boston Celtics Twitter account or Instagram account show one of my highlights, read the comments. Oh my God! If you translate to English, it's very ugly.
Do you feel safe here? We had that one incident early in the season but have you ever felt physically unsafe in America?
In America, I don't think they can do any kind of operations because it's America, but we always worry about. And a lone wolf can do anything. I actually, when I was playing in Portland, I sit down with FBI and talk about these issues. So they told me stay in the hotel. So I was staying at the hotel because it's more safe because there are securities and everything and lobby. And whenever I remember one game I was on the road, the FBI came to my room in a hotel and they set up this thing. It calls panic button, right? So they set up this.
Wait, that's a real thing?
Oh yeah, it's a real thing. I swear. It was I
don't mean to make light of it. I'm just saying, I'm amazed that this is actually a thing.
It was a little remote control right next to my bed, and because I had the big suite, so one of my right next to my bed, one in the living room. So they said as soon as you feel uncomfortable, you feel threatened, you feel anything, push that button. We'll be there in 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
2 minutes, and I get into my room. I saw that thing that they set up. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
That's nuts.
It's crazy, literally. And I always wanted to push it. I never pushed it. I was actually wanted to push it and like time. I was like, you 38 seconds late. Don't do it next time. But I'm just joking. It's fun. It's funny, but same time it's very
Yeah, I
scary.
mean,
So but I'm like, yeah, it was like right next to my bed. I'm like, this is wild, man.
I would definitely push it by accident.
Yeah.
Like, not even like meaning to. I just like
Yeah,
put my
just
phone
like,
down.
oh.
Next thing you know, boom, kicking in door.
With the
guns are
machine
out.
guns. Oh my god.
I don't need to deal with that.
Yeah.
What? All right. So as we're taping this, we're waiting for Enes to get the call here and to determine if he'll be in Canada.
Yes.
What will it be? What will it be like
we're
if
still
you
waiting.
if you can't go? Like, what will it be like to have to watch from afar? You know, like I mean, it's
It
got to
was-
be like such a helpless feeling.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, last year I remember I was playing with the Knicks in Portland, but when I was playing with the Knicks, my team went to London, play against the Washington Wizards, and then it was very painful to just because I mean in the end I'm not a politician or journalist. My job is to go out there and play basketball, right? And I was just sitting in my apartment, just watching the game. And I'm like, man, I could have been there with my
Yeah.
friends. And I really, really wanted to go to London because I'm a big Harry Potter fan. And so I wanted to go there, but it didn't happen.
Have you been to Universal Studios yet in Florida?
No, I actually did not.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Awesome. So we might be able to hook you up with some passes. 'cause
Oh, I
we
would
are
love
NBC
to,
Universal.
please.
But I need passes first because my
Yes.
kids want to go. What do you have to do to become an American citizen? Like, how much more? I mean, is that like an
Yeah.
avenue you can pursue?
So after they revoked my passport, right? So I came to America. I was doing this, very big, the big show, and the guy asked me, as like, so do you know if you're a green card holder, it's only 5. I think I told you that before. It's only 5 years to become American citizen. But if you marry with an American woman,
I knew where
American
this was
citizen
going. Yeah,
woman,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
only 3 years, right? I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Mhm.
That's all I said. The next day, I had so much marriage proposals, like from my Twitter, on my Instagram, on Facebook. I was getting all this, and they were showing me, hey, I'm an American citizen. It's only 3 years. Hey, it's now 5 years. You don't have to wait 5 years, whatever. But I'm like, this is ridiculous. I don't think I'm gonna wait for 5 years.
Who needs Tinder? You just
There you go. Right. There you go.
just swipe through, find what you like. I mean, were there any intriguing possibilities?
I look a couple of the pictures. I'm like, you know what? That is wrong way to find your wife. I'm like, delete all.
There you go. I respect that. You're playing. So
Yeah.
how much more time do you got? Like, when did you get your green card? What year was that?
So I'm gonna become a citizen 2021.
Ooh, right.
Almost there.
If it all works out, it'll be the tail end of
Ooh,
your
July.
Celtics
Sorry, June
tenure.
15th.
Oh, free agency.
June 15th. Sorry, June 15th.
Oh, June 15th. Okay,
15
no.
days before free agency.
What? How amazing would this be? I'm just thinking out loud here.
Okay,
That would
let's
be
think,
the
let's imagine.
NBA Finals 2021.
Oh God. Okay.
If the Celtics were like, you're here, all of a
top.
sudden you're in the finals. We're throwing a party on an off day, so you can get that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be like a dream come true. Because I mean, like in the end, like I feel like it's like because a lot of people told me like you're homeless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you don't have your family's not here, right? And the country that don't want you,
Right.
and you're kind of homeless. So it's like it's of course it's tough, but like you can do nothing about it.
I've already abused your time, but I just want to get to one thing quickly. Like, it's Christmas coming up.
Uh-huh.
When was the last time you saw your family?
Last time I saw my family was back in 2015. Yeah, it was last time I saw my. I remember I went there for only 14 days.
Okay.
And then 7 days of them I was traveling, so I only saw them for like a week.
Yeah.
And I remember taking my family out to breakfast. Because like my mom always cooks, so Turkish moms always cooks, and just because like if you don't see your kids for like
Oh my God.
a year, right? So I always go like in summertime and
Yeah.
just hang out with my family. So if you don't see your kids for a year, that end of whenever they come home, make sure like they have like the best food, best experience. They have so much fun, right? So whenever I go home, my mom was always cooking, and I was like, you know what, like she gets so tired, so I'm just gonna take him out to eat. And but same time I was talking about these issues, I started to like see where this was going. And I took him out there, we hang out and stuff. And I don't tell this to many people. This is gonna be very interesting. I talk about like these issues all the time, but not many people know this. But I had a meeting with my family. I had a meeting with my mom and dad and my sister and my brothers, and I'm like, look, I, I talk about some of the issues going on in Turkey, and just because of I talk about these issues, uh, people not gonna like it.
Right.
So in maybe 5 years, you guys might be get harassed. They might jail you guys because of me. You guys gonna get lots of threats, lots of death threats. You are not gonna be able to go out there and walk freely. And I told them, I promised, like, hey, this is going to happen. And they told me, we got your back, right? And then the next day, I remember I left the apartment, put my bags in a cab, and I turned around. I saw my mom. She was waving, and I'm like, this is the last time I see my mom. I said to myself, this is the last time I'm seeing my mom. And I kept driving, get in the car, and we left. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna see my mom again.
Do you still feel that way?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. And we left. I get in the plane, and we took off. I'm like, this is the last time I'm seeing Turkey, because I know where this was going.
Right, right.
And I left Turkey, and that was the last time I saw my country and my family.
Would they be able to leave? If I mean, is there?
No, so because of I talk about this issue. So in Turkey it's a little different because if the government cannot reach out to you, they'll reach out to your family members and threaten you and say you better stay silent or we will put your dad in jail. We will
And that's
put
what
your-"
happened, right?
Yes. So when my family had to put a statement out there and said we are disowning Enes. And the Turkish government didn't believe that. They sent security guards, they sent police to my house in Turkey, and they raided the whole house. They took every electronics away, phones away, computers away, laptops away. They wanted to see if I am still in contact with my family or not. So I'm like, it's so even hard to just call them and talk to them.
I was just saying, can you FaceTime? Like, I mean, is there any like?
It's tough because I mean, it's not my phone; it's their phone.
Right.
So it's so risky because
Jeez.
if they catch, I mean, if not catch, but if they see anything,
Yeah, of
then they will
course.
be all in trouble. So my dad goes to trial. So after that raided, or that they took my dad in jail for 7 days, and we put so much pressure from here,
Right.
America to Turkey, they let him go. So it's like it's tough to even just call him and talk to him.
Like, I just can't imagine. Like,
Right.
I don't know how you focus on basketball when you've got all that going on. I
Right.
can't imagine. That's why I'm hopeful you get the call because,
I know.
like,
It's
sitting at
the
home
way
on
the
Christmas
man-
and having to deal with all that being away
Right,
from
right,
family.
right.
At least basketball's a good diversion.
Oh yeah, I mean the basketball is my escape. Whenever like I step on the court, it's all about like going out there, having fun, winning. Fans, basketball, taco, Frenchie. So it's all about like having fun, right?
Yeah.
Always smiling. But as soon as you step off the court, it's like the war starts.
We'll end on this. One of the questions in the mailbag that I never got to and I really felt regretful afterward is people always ask me, what can they do in America to help you?
Mm-hmm. So I mean, I started this actually campaign. It calls "You Are My Hope" campaign. So we are planning to collect 1 million signature. Actually, yes, we are planning to collect 1 million signature. So we gotta take those signatures to, human rights courts, White House, some of the important places in Europe, European Union maybe. So we're gonna take those signatures and say, hey, look, 1 million people behind this cause. So let's make this a conversation. So that's why I mean, because people know my story because I played NBA, right?
Yeah.
But there are like thousands people and
Oh my
stories
gosh.
out there. It's way worse than mine, right? And if you look at, there are 17,000 innocent women are in jail, almost 1,000 babies in the jail with their mother and growing in jail. So it's like, it's tough. So.
I mean, I don't want to end on a down note, but like,
I know.
I am mesmerized by what you do, and like, I sit here and complain, and I'm like, oh, when am I gonna get time to go Christmas shopping or do this
Right.
or do that? Like, I don't even know how you do it all. You're an amazing man.
I mean, it's tough because I mean, you cannot. I mean, in the end, we are entertainers, right? You gotta make people, happy. We gotta make their days and stuff. So you cannot show that frustration, or you cannot show this, the sad side to them. You always have to be like smile and be happy, make jokes, whatever. But like, people don't know what's going on inside. This is just outside. So.
That's why Frenchie gave you that big hug.
Right.
In the training room that day.
For sure, yeah.
That feels good. All right, well, listen. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yes.
I hope by the time you see this, we have an answer. I'm going to have him text me.
Yes.
We'll update it somehow as part of the podcast.
Right.
I hope he's up there. They need you. There's not a lot of center
for
depth
sure,
right now.
man. For sure.
While you're waiting for that answer, like, subscribe, 5-star
Please.
review. Watch the YouTube like 7 times. Just leave it on play. Leave your house. Come home. Hit play again. Send it to all your family members. Show them over the Christmas break. Make sure they subscribe to the Enes Kanter Show podcast on the NBC Sports Boston podcast network. We'll see you next time.